What is JavaScript? Now that Alejandro has her website up, looking polished, she's realised that she wants the site to be more interactive. She would like to build a shopping cart feature that allows her users to buy travel packages directly from the website. To accomplish this, Alejandro is going to need to learn JavaScript. Any website that provides more than just static information probably utilizes Java in some way. Here are some familiar examples of website featured most often built with JavaScript: pop-up ads, and animated graphics, a 3D interactive audio and video, maps and other features, access to users' geographic location, and much more. One of the defining features of JavaScript is its ability to respond to the browser events. These events happen in real time and can be triggered by a wide variety of user interactions, including the user clicking on a button, the user pressing enter on the keyboard, a video file finishing loading, the user resizing a window, the user hovering over the text on the web page. One of the classic events that the JavaScript can respond to is the position of the mouse. When a user puts the mouse near an HTML, the on mouse over event is fired. Hover over the text in the browser to see how it responds to the on mouse. Okay. Hover over the text in the browser to see how it responds to the on mouse over event. Once you have observed the effect on mouse over, click the run button to get to the next checkpoint. What else is happening here? JavaScript uses functions which are reusable blocks of code designed to perform a specific task. Draw text is a function that is being run online to change the text that says hello world to JavaScript. Check out the business you want to change. Check out the business you want that changed. One of the benefits of functions is they're reusable. The draw text function allows you to take advantage of the reusability of the function because it can render any input text without need to rewrite the logic of the function. Confused? Don't worry, we'll cover functions more thoroughly in the next exercise. So draw text, JavaScript. Change the text between the quotation marks and run your code to see the name of your favorite language animated. The code below allows you to interact with the layers. So bounce bubbles. So on mouse over, we'll go bouncing the bubbles. But we'll get to that. Right, JavaScript functions. In the last exercise, you started to think about two key building blocks of JavaScript functions, even let's review. Functions allow users to write a chunk of code once so it can be reused over and over and over and over. Events allow JavaScript to respond to user behaviors, like the user hovering their mouse over an HTML or resizing the window. Events and functions combine to give JavaScript the ability to create interactive experiences. When an event is fired, a function is executed. This pattern is used again and again in a web development to create interactive websites. First, take a look at the JavaScript in the index.html. The JavaScript code is between the script tags. This tag alerts the browser that the page contains JavaScript and is separate the JavaScript code from HTML. Find the JavaScript function to change color. This function chooses a color from a list of colors. How does that happen? First, the get random color function generates a random series of numbers and creates letters create a new hexadecimal color code. It then saves a new color and the new color name. Color get random color. And the next time the document keyword accesses the page background color and sets its value to new color. Click the run button to move on to the next point so we can let the user change the color. The next step is to connect the change color JavaScript function with an event so that when we click the repaint button it changes the background color. An event is something that can happen in a browser like clicking or hovering with your mouse. HTML